The wind cut through the city streets like tiny blades, rattling windows and forcing people to hunch deeper into their coats. On a dimly lit corner, a little boy, no more than 6, clutched his tiny backpack and shivered violently, his red cheeks glowing from the cold. His mother, frazzled and breathless, tried to calm him, but her thin jacket offered little protection. From across the street, a man paused mid-step. His eyes, weary yet warm, studied the scene. He was clearly no stranger to hard winters. His worn leather jacket had seen better days, but something about the boy's trembling frame pulled at him. He hesitated for a heartbeat before crossing the street. "Hey there," he said gently, kneeling to the boy's level. "You cold?" The boy nodded, chattering through teeth he could barely control. His mother looked up, surprise and caution mixing in her gaze. The man smiled softly, noticing her exhaustion. She didn't speak much, just shook her head slightly, unable to find the words. Without another thought, the man shrugged off his jacket. The leather was rough but warm, and he wrapped it around the boy's shoulders first, then instinctively drew the mother in as well. For a moment, the three of them huddled together, sharing warmth neither expected. The mother's eyes welled up, but she blinked quickly, afraid the tears would give away how relieved she felt. The boy, wide-eyed, stared at the man. "Thank you," he whispered. Simple words, yet heavy with gratitude. The man smiled again, crouching down so he could meet both their gazes. "Cold nights make you remember what really matters," he said softly. "We all look out for each other, right?" A gust of wind swept down the street, and the mother shivered under the shared jacket. She realized something she hadn't noticed before. The man's hands were raw and red from the cold, yet he stayed close, holding the jacket around them. He was giving everything he had to strangers, and somehow it didn't feel like charity. It felt like humanity in its purest form. I don't know how to thank you," she murmured, voice breaking slightly. "You don't need to," he replied, shrugging lightly. "Just promise me you'll pass it on sometime." The boy tugged at the hem of the jacket, smiling for the first time that evening. His mother laughed softly, a sound mingling relief and awe. In that instant, she realized that the world wasn't as cold as it seemed. Sometimes, warmth came from the most unexpected places, from the kind of people who gave not because they had to, but because it mattered. The man straightened, brushing the snow off his shoulders, his own lips tinged blue from the chill. He glanced at the mother and child once more. "Stay warm, okay?" They nodded, clutching the jacket close as he walked away, disappearing into the swirling snow. The mother hugged her son tightly, feeling the warmth linger longer than the jacket ever could. She watched the street, half expecting the man to return, but he was gone. And yet, the echo of his kindness remained, an unspoken promise that even in the hardest nights, people could still be good, and generosity could bloom where it was least expected. As the boy's shivering subsided, he looked up at his mother with bright, trusting eyes. She held him close, heart full, realizing that sometimes a stranger's small gesture could change the course of a night, a moment, even a life. And in that fleeting connection, they discovered something neither snow nor wind could take away: the simple, profound warmth of human kindness.